The Last Bastion. Some of the greatest storytelling I have ever beheld. Let me tell you why. Less is more. The phrase refers to the idea that limiting one's knowledge or capabilities could actually increase the effectiveness of their experience. Entertainment such as music, games, or movies aren't just about getting your audience from A to B, or beginning to end. It's about how you get them from A to B. This is why certain things succeed and fail to captivate an audience. Overwatch does a good job of this. Now this is excluding gameplay. But it's a game. Why the fuck do you not talk about a game? It's a game, talk about a game. Well, I am, just a certain part of it. We're going with characters and story here. The franchise as a game is great, full of unique characters and levels and that diversify the way you to defeat the opposing team and whatnot. But outside the fun of the game, we have a rich universe full of detail and story, which Blizzard is carefully spoon-feeding us. So let's get into this incredible video, Overwatch, The Last Bastion. I believe this is the best Overwatch short that has come out so far. Yeah, the other ones are fresh and awesome, but this one hits you right in the field. Why? Why does this happen? Well, let's try to understand that and break it down a little bit. Is it because it's cute and somewhat innocent? No. Every shot in this video is so carefully and incredibly planned that it blew me away. When I watched it, I had to go back and watch it a few more times just to appreciate all the thought put into everything. So how is this a less is more topic? Oh boy. First of all, there's a lack of characters. There's only Bastion. Yes, I'm aware of President Ramstein and in the memory scan scene. You're jumping ahead, Fetch, get back here, you President. Secondly, there is no dialogue to assist with the plot. All the storytelling is through action and emotion. Emotion? How the Fetch? It's a Fetch role. Third, Bastion doesn't have a face. The only cue that is communicated to us is when his eye is red or when it's blue. Red bad, blue good. These limitations are quite the obstacle. It is incredibly difficult to create a good story without dialogue, with using only 1.5 characters, and your main character has no face to communicate how he's feeling. He doesn't even have a voice to communicate how he's feeling. That's a big undertaking, but they do it perfectly. Like, look at this. Woodstock builds a nest, or his home, on Bastion's shoulder. Already, we have a huge visual representation that I'll get into kind of near the end of the video. He wakes him up, and as we all know, when we wake up from a coma, we can't remember much. Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing? What am I? The first thing he does is he looks at his hands. Oh, I have a left hand. And he looks at his other hand. Just before he can remember what his right hand is for, the bird distracts him. Here, we, the audience, are reminded Bastion is a Don Cheadle. But just before Bastion himself remembers what that arm is for, he is detoured, hinting at the future, but not jumping there quite yet. Then, this manufactured destination is brought to his attention. He doesn't know why yet, but he just knows that he has to go there. So he ventures off into the Lost Woods. Remember Bastion, it's right, left, forward, left, right. Unless you're doing the master quest, then it's left, right, forward, right, left. Just follow the music, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So he travels for a while, time passes, it rains, and he doesn't quite know what this falling water is or what's going on around him, but he uses his newly discovered left hand and watches the rain react to it. And Woodstock is like, Fetch, let me show you, I drink it. Then he's down by the river using his left hand, and he interacts with that too. Oh, Fetch, stuff lives here. Then he sees a Fetch and Caterpie, and Woodstock is like, Fetch, let me show you, that's lunch. Then once again, using his left hand, his most humanistic part about him, he starts to hand Tweety a branch. He starts to participate in building, assisting, caring. Just as he is about to help build his home, oh, Fetch. He remembers that sound. His eye turns red, and he goes into Don Cheadle mode. Oh, I fucking love this shot. This part is impressive because we all have been here. This is where Bastion becomes relatable. Fast! Well, I can't remember the last time I was a Gatling gun. Not what I meant! We have all reacted in a way similar to this. It was instinctual. Force of habit. It just happened. I had no control. and then afterwards feeling terrible about what you did. This is a great part that truly makes you connect with the character, which is the whole point of a story. Make me care. This video is not about perfection, although it is executed pretty much perfectly. It's about connection. Not perfection, connection. Ironically, even though the other Overwatch videos were cool, the one with the robot is the most relatable to us humans. Excuse me. So he's ashamed of his deed, but goes back to what he thinks his purpose is. Because he thinks his built-in program is what defines him. So he has to go in this direction. Also, notice that this destination is red. So Bastion exits the forest, facing what seems to be his only known path. It's what he was built for. He must be this thing that he was manufactured for. Then we have the epic flashback from his fallen buddy. We see the battle, we see Ramstein, and we see what he was basically supposed to be doing before he went offline. Oh, Beth, I remember now. My purpose, my orders, my predetermined and programmed fate. Notice the entire overlaying color in this sequence is red. He loads his right hand, which sole purpose is to destroy, and starts to walk. Notice here, he walks left to right. As Woodstock lands innocently on his gun, just as your best friend once gave you their loving and heartfelt attention. Sometimes they don't even know they're doing it. Just like Tweety here. He says, hey, wanna go do something? Let's hang out. Let's get you out of the house, out of those clothes. Let's build something together. Then we have the final and defining moment of the entire video. Left or right? No political comments, please. This may seem obvious or unimpressive to some of you, but just look at the care put into this entire video. For the entire way, left to right has played an enormous role in Bastion's little adventure. Almost every shot tells you this. Look, left to right, left to right, left to right, left to fashion right, left to right, right to left to right to left to right. So what does this tell me? That left is blue, hand, forest. Opposing that, we have the right, which is red, gun, city. The entire film, Bastion moves from screen left to screen right, implying his journey to fulfilling what he thinks is his purpose in life. The left representing freedom, your true joy and purpose. The road less traveled, a purpose found in building and sharing your passions. The right representing falling in line, settling, the bonds of unfulfillment, or what you think is a predetermined lifestyle. But as he follows red, he gets closer and closer to the same fate as all of his buddies, all the others that took this road. Where did it take them? Nowhere. You see, this entire video has a message behind it. Not just that it's cool that a robot disobeyed his orders and became one with nature. There's a message. It's trying to tell you something. It's telling you that you don't have to fail. You don't have to keep moving in the same direction just because your friends do, or your parents did, or because your weaknesses have led you to believe that this is just who you are, and to just accept it. It's trying to tell you that you are your own master. You can do something hard. You can go against the grain. You can swim upstream. You can be different and succeed. So the next time your friends and family or peers doubt your passions, you say, no, I am a self-mastered Gatling gun turret transforming robot that is friends with a bird, and I can do what I want to do. We'd like to take a moment to appreciate our awesome sponsor, Surfshark. Bake 'em away, toys. Take it away, boys.
Don't you hate it when the internet's all like,
Where you live?
what's your number? I know what you want.
You up?
Go away! Someone help!
Have no fear, my gullible, traceable, and easily manipulated friend, for it is I, Surfshark, here to protect you from despicable ID theft,
I could be you for a price.
aggressive ad attacks, how to break the shackles of geo-restricted content so that you may watch here that which is only found over there.
I'm in Australia? America? Australia, America, Australia, America, Australia.
Here's the best part.
The best?
I will protect you for 83% off, and in addition to that, you will get 1 month free. Here's a coupon.
Give me rainers, Surfshark. I'm gonna share this link with everyone I know. Can I be your sidekick?
Meh?
I'm Kid Carbot.
Sure.
Really?
Just to the end of the video.
Awesome! Wait,